First, you need to capture the object. This could be a video or this could be just still images. If you choose video, I recommend shooting at 60 FPS, recommended 4K if your device is capable of. If not, you can shoot at 4K 30 or 1080p 60 or 1080p 30, but I recommend to choose the highest quality possible. Why 60 FPS? Because more frames means a better chance to have a sharp frame. In this case, I choose to record at 1080p 60 FPS. If you shot still images, make sure the images are not blurry. This is very important. If you train the model with blurry images, the result is gonna be awful. If you choose video, like me, we need to extract the frames, but we cannot extract like random frames. We need to extract sharp frames from that video. And talking about sharp, we're gonna use Sharp Frames, a free web page, which is gonna help us to extract the frames. We just need to drag and drop our video. We could select the frame rate. I'm gonna leave it at 10 by default. And just click Extract Frames. Once the extraction is done, we're gonna scroll down, select Batch Selection. We can see in the top right we have 208 frames. I think for this case, maybe a batch size of 5, and it crashes. Fuck. For this case, I'm gonna leave it default. I just have 208 frames. I'm gonna click Download Frames, and I'm gonna save it in a new folder. I'm gonna call it Dataset. Now, inside the dataset folder, I'm gonna extract these images. I'm gonna give a quick check to the images to see if the images are blurry or not. For example, I do remember blocking the view with my fingers in these frames, so I'm just gonna delete them. Now, with these frames, I'm just gonna move the zip file in the top folder. Now I'm gonna open RealityScan. In RealityScan, I'm gonna drop the whole dataset folder with the images. Go to the Alignment tab and then click Align Images. Once the process is finished, we can see a point cloud. We can also see the camera positions, and in the left we can see that all 206 images are being taken. If you see multiple components, for example, one component with 150 images and the other component with around 56 images, that means the capture process is not good. The program does not know how to combine them, where in the space they are. So you have to be very careful on how you capture your object. Now, here in the Alignment tab, we're gonna go to Export and Registration. In our folder project, I like to create a new folder called Training Dataset. You can name the file whatever you want. Now, this window is very important. If you shoot with a wide angle lens, mark this as no, and then we're gonna mark some option in the LichtFeld-Studio program. For this case, I'm gonna leave it as yes, export images, yes, and then click OK. Now in the training dataset folder, we have all the images again, and then some .txt files. Now we're gonna open LichtFeld-Studio, and we're just gonna drag and drop our training dataset folder. We're gonna click on Load. Here on the right, you can change the parameters of the training. Now, if you shoot your scene with wide-angle lenses, and as I told you, do not mark the undistorted images in RealityScan, then here in LichtFeld-Studio, you should mark this GUT option. For this case, I'm gonna leave it as default. But because I record my scene in auto mode, not manual, which means the ISO and the shutter speed are changing to match the object I want to capture, I'm gonna mark PPISP. And then we can start the training. Once the training is done, you can see your model here. Now in the training dataset folder, you will see an output folder with your scene in a PLY format. Now, if you want to know how to clean your scenes, I really recommend to watch these two videos from Olli, which explain in great detail how to clean your scenes. Now, don't forget to export your scene. That's all for this video, and keep splatting.